Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. Today I am starting a new series. You've seen a lot of people do it before. It's nothing new. It is Shop My Stash, and I'm doing it for the month of April. I do not have all of my makeup here where I am at right now, but I do have a good amount, so I thought I would go ahead and do it. So if you want to see what I have picked out for this month, then hang around because I am getting right into it. Okay, I've already gone ahead and picked everything out. My makeup is not organized right now. Maybe in the future I'll have it in these drawers over here and we can go through it piece by piece and pick stuff out. But for now, I just went ahead and picked everything out. So we'll go through it and see what I picked. This is stuff that I'm going to be focusing on using in April. So, and then I can use more of my makeup, like focus on this stuff, then next month pick out some more stuff and focus on that. That way I am rotating through my makeup and getting use out of it. Now, the one thing, some things that aren't going to change are, this is my eyeshadow primer. It is from Bella Pierre. So I'm going to be using this just all the time. Another thing I'm going to be using all the time is my BFF Lippy from ColourPop. This is not going to change. I'm going to keep using this. My NYX brow mascara in the tinted brow mascara in the shade Espresso. I'm going to be using this almost every day. And what else? I also use this Keys illuminating serum on my face all the time, so I use that a lot. And I also use this Alamar plumping water a lot on my lips to prime my lips. So I think, oh, and this hydrating spray. Although I do have a lot of setting sprays, this is the only one I have here right now. So this is the only one I'm going to be using for this month. So let us go ahead and start with, everything is just jammed in this little box right here. Let's go ahead and start with primer. I have picked two primers to use. Sorry if the camera shakes. I've got my camera on the table with me, and the table just happens to shake sometimes. I'm going to be using the Dr. Brandt Backlight Primer, Prime, Blur, and Glow. I don't think I have a lot of this left, so hopefully I will be using this up this month. And a new primer that I bought. If you watched my video yesterday, I used this in trying out new makeup. It is the Professional Hydrate Primer from Benefit. It's not new to the market, it's just new to me. So those are the two primers that I'm going to be using. Let's start out with foundation. I only picked out two foundations that I'm going to be using, and one of them is my CoverGirl True Blend Hydrating Foundation Smoothing Natural Finish. It is in the shade L2. I think this is still a good color. If it's too yellow, I will add some of my LA Girl Pro Color Foundation mixing pigment into it to lighten it up. But I want to keep using this because I've had it for a while and I want to use it up. The other thing I have is my Fenty Beauty. These are the Ease Drops that I've had for a while, and I want to continue to use these as well. I think this is a good color match for me. Yeah, that's a good color match. I still have a lot of this left, so I really need to use that up. Yeah, that's a really good color. So those are the two foundations that I'm going to use. Now, let me find the powders one. Okay, I picked 2 powders to use for this month. One is my new L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Powder. Yeah, poudre, I think that means powder. It is in the shade W2, which is light ivory. It is a really, really good powder. I like it quite a bit. And also the CoverGirl Advanced Radiance, which I have already hit pan on. Hopefully I will get a lot of good use out of it this month. Continue hitting pan on it and maybe even using it up. We will see. Okay, what next? Let's do bronzers. I have picked 2 bronzers, probably my 2 favorite ones this month. I picked a lot of favorites this month. And one, of course, is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Bronzer in the shade Light. And it is just a powder bronzer. That is it right there. And my newest one, my Jacqueline Cosmetics one in the shade Tan Lines. It is one I used yesterday in my Get Ready With Me. Like it quite a bit. Can't wait to keep using this one. And then let's go to blushes. I have a lot of blushes that sorry about that. Everything is falling out at once. I picked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blushes. I'm counting a blush palette as one blush. So I think this is everything. If I find another blush, I'll let you know. One blush that I picked was this from Complex Culture. I got this free with points from Ipsy. It is called the Good Glow Blush. It is that, and I think it is a blush that has some radiance to it. So that is a nice soft blush. I like that. I haven't tried it yet. The next I got in Ipsy Glam Bag. It's from Misho Beauty, and it is in the shade Madame, however you want to say it. And it is also a nice, I don't know if that's matte or radiant, but it's a little darker than the other one. And one of my favorites is the Benefit Shelly blush that I bought earlier this year. I see a theme here. Light pink blushes. This one definitely has a glow to it. I think it's the one I'm wearing today. Yeah. It's the one I'm wearing today. And let us see here. Then I've got 2 palettes that I want to use. One is my Moira Ooh La La Blooming series palette. Yes, I'm counting this as one. And this is what she looks like. I've used it lots of times on my channel, so I'm going to keep using that one. And then my newest acquisition, the Pat McGrath, what's this called? Divine Blush Plus Glow Cheek Palette in Nude Venus. So it is this right here. Also, this has a highlighter in here too. I can use the highlighters in here as well. So these are some very nice blushes. I don't know if I have really swatched these all out yet. Okay, they're a little darker. There's 2 of them right there. I used the Nude Venus one yesterday, and it was really awesome. That one right there. And this deep one, oh wow. This deep one right here. Wow, can't wait to use that one. Okay. I'll be back in just a second and we will talk about highlighters. Okay, in addition to those highlighters in that palette, I've got my Okalon glowing palette, face palette. Okay, this is the one where one of the highlighters chose to run away from me, but I want to keep using this one as well. I'm not going to swatch everything because we're already 12 minutes in and I need to keep moving. We got a lot of stuff to go through and everything is falling over. The next highlighter that I chose was the R.E.M. Beauty Miss Venus highlighter, a very beautiful highlighter. One I haven't used in a while and I am wearing it today, is the Benefit Cookie. Benefit Cookie highlighter. This one I will swatch because look at that. It is blinding. You can see it from the moon kind of highlighter. I kind of diffused mine out so it's not too crazy looking, but and then of course I have my favorite, which I'll probably put in every month, is my Laura Geller Baked Gelato Swirl Illuminator in Diamond Dust. So those are the highlighters that I have picked out to use this month. And then what are we going to talk about next? Let us talk about lip products. Okay, let's talk about lip products. Okay, I picked out 6 lip products. The first thing I got was my Moira lip gloss in the shade Beloved, one of my absolute favorites. Then I picked out another Moira lip gloss in the shade Flashy. Is that what it says? Okay. It is a darker, more brownish color. Then I picked out one of my Fenty creams, which I really love a lot, in Fenty Glow. Gonna keep that out. And then one of my NYX Milky Glosses. This is Milky Gloss in the shade Cherry Skimmed. I think I'm almost out of this one. And then 2 of the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lips. One is the Lip Plumper in Mixed Berries, which I just got. And the other I got in a... what is it called now? I don't know. But it was the Ipsy Glam Bag X. It is in Rose. So I picked that out as well. Let's talk about some eye stuff now. I picked out 3 mascaras. One is my newest mascara that I want to keep trying. It is from CoverGirl and it is the Supersizer Fibers mascara that I got in friend mail. And she told me that I said it worked okay, but it really is good at lengthening. She says to give it a few days and it will start to work better. So that's what I'm going to do. It does look better than it did the first time I used it, so yay for that. And then I'm using the, who made this? Was it L'Oreal? Yeah, L'Oreal Telescopic Lift Mascara. And then I am going to try to use up this Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. So I want to try to get that used up. So, and then for eyeliner, I picked out 4 eyeliners. And one is that Okalon coffee eyeliner. It's a brown eyeliner, so I am going to be using that one. Then this little sample-sized one, it is the Cake Pencil from KVD. Then the Double Take Awake from Tarte. I've already used the highlighter side in my waterline. It's already gone, that side is, but I am still using the eyeliner part. And then the Fenty Fly Liner in the shade Cause I'm Black. So that is that. Now let's finally get to talking about eyeshadow palette. Okay, let's talk about what is on my eyes today. I picked out the Nomad Fire and Ice palette. This is the one that was inspired by Iceland, and this is what it looks like. It has some red, it has some green, it has some blue, it even has some purple in it. And so I thought it was really pretty. I went ahead and did this eye look. I've got a short coming out later today on with this palette. So I thought, yeah, I'd really like to keep using this palette. So I picked up that palette to use. I've got 3 ColourPop palettes here because, of course I do. One is the ColourPop Wannabe palette. I haven't used this much at all. I don't know if I have used this, but it has some really cool golds, yellows, and browns in it. I love those colors together, so I am looking forward to using this palette some. I have the Lucky Penny palette, which is coppers and bronzes and all that good stuff, so I'm looking forward to using that one. And then I love this Petals on Point one, of course, for a light pink color story. Very, very pretty. I have one Natasha Denona palette, and it is the Mini Biba palette. It is definitely up there as one of my favorite Natasha Denona palettes, and definitely one of my favorite neutral eyeshadow palettes. Very, very beautiful. I love that it just has one shimmer in it and 4 mattes. So we are keeping that one. And then for something else colorful, I brought out my Druid palette from Fantasy Cosmetica. And things keep falling out of palettes for me. And this for a nice grungy kind of look when I'm feeling that kind of way on a day. So I picked this palette out. And so just for fun, for funsies. And then the LA Girl Keep It Playful. This is the Playmate palette. I made so many good looks with this. So I definitely wanted to bring this out. And then the Violet Voss Sunkissed palette, Sunkissed Summer palette. I think I got this in a BoxyCharm, or I bought it from the BoxyCharm drop shop, one or the other. And again, it has some yellows and golds, but it also has some pinks in it as well. So I really wanted to play with this one as well. And then I got a new palette that I want to play with, and I will be using this in an upcoming Get Ready With Me. It is the Nabla Read My Mind palette. I got this in the 21 Days of Beauty at Ulta, and I thought the color story was really cool. And in fact, I want to swatch some of these colors right now, especially some of these shimmers. This is the Rose 5 color. They don't really have shade names. They just have numbers. And the rose are named. Like this one is Rosé. And this is Rosé 7. That is more like... I've got too much stuff over here. And this is the Scarlet number 4. Oh, that'll be fun. And then these blue-gray shades. This is base number 12. And base, I don't know what you would call that kind of color. Base number 11. Oh, that's really light. This should be an interesting palette to try out. Okay. We shall see. I will have an upcoming Get Ready With Me where we try that out. And those are 8 palettes that I picked out for the month of April. So that is everything that I picked for my Shop My Stash for the month of April. I don't know if that's a lot of stuff, if it's not enough stuff. I don't know. But let me know what you think down in the comments below. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And if you don't want to do either of those, that's fine. Just you watching to the end of this video really helps out a lot. Thank you so much for watching. If you are new here, thank you for watching as well. I would love it if you would consider subscribing, hitting that notification bell, setting it to all so that you're notified every time that I upload a new video. I hope you are all having a wonderful, fantastic day out there today. If you're having an especially hard time, know that I am thinking about you and sending you out all of those good vibes. Just remember to stay strong, stay healthy, and stay safe out there. And I will see you in another video soon. Just stay well until then, okay? Goodbye.